KTV's Ali Rasmus brings us an update from the picket lines this morning and the latest on the negotiations.
Well, we've heard quite a few honks of support from people driving past this picket line in front of Thornhill Elementary. But earlier at the start of the school day, we did see about 15 to 20 students and their parents cross the picket line to head into school. The decision to do that can be difficult and controversial in a town like Oakland. Parents I spoke to didn't want to explain that decision on camera, but told me they are worried about another disruption to their children's education and said, quote, "We support the teachers. We want them to get paid more, but we think these negotiations should continue while our children remain in the classroom." I also spoke with a teacher on the picket line this morning who explained why she believes she and her union members had no choice but to go on strike. She's worked at OUSD for 18 years.
I'm hoping that things like tiles falling from the roofs the ceilings are taken care of immediately. I'm hoping for the gates being able to be locked. If they're cut through, then somebody comes and fixes them immediately. We have had funding for those kinds of things probably as long as I've worked in Oakland Unified, which is quite a few years. And somehow all the schools in Oakland still don't have it.
The district is moving a little bit more than they were a couple of weeks ago.
Union bargaining team members say there has been progress in the past 48 hours in negotiations with the district. The union's president says last night they submitted a counteroffer to the district and are close on the issues of higher salaries, more special education resources, and more art and music teachers.
We still have a couple sticking points around compensation and special education, but I think if we can continue to have some conversations today, I'm optimistic that we'll get there.
At the same time, a separate subcommittee is bargaining with the district on what the union calls its common goods list, things like reparations for Black students, more teachers say on how schools are run, and a call to use vacant schools as shelters for unhoused students. Previously, the district had said those issues were off the table.
I'm optimistic that they'll come to an agreement on some of those things. Yeah, they're signaling to us that they're willing to move on those things.
But in the meantime, the school district's more than 30,000 students have not been in class since Thursday. The school year is scheduled to end on May 25th. It's unclear whether the strike will end before then. In Oakland, Ali Rasmus, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
A level 2 public health advisory